Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back again with Eve Online, and we're warping in because this is the last tune that I have that is stuck in this wormhole. So as soon as he exits warp, I'm going to go immediately into a cloak. There's a mobile depot on scan, and that is all. That's good. This is the farthest planet from the sun. Hopefully, let's see, get rid of these. No, whatever. Alright. This is an Iteron Mark V. As you can see, kind of through the thing. Hopefully you saw it earlier. Iteron Mark V. I'll go on show info. Prove this. This is a T1 industrial. I'll go down here. It's way easier. Yep. Iteron Mark V. Doesn't do much. It kind of hauls things, and that's about it. And otherwise, it dies. So let's check out the fitting quick so we know what we're dealing with. It is fit with 3 warp core stabilizers and 2 inertial stabs to help it warp faster. I have a limited adaptive invulnerability field, a 10 afterburner, and a kinetic and thermic resistance amplifiers. I also have a prototype cloaking device and a core probe launcher with some medium cargo hold optimizations. I don't believe there's much of anything in the cargo hold. Oh, there's some command centers. Yeah, I forgot to put those down. Oh, well. Oh, and there's some yeah, some gas stuff too. Sweet, like millions of stuff with the gas. Sweet. And some expanded cargo hold stuff, which is my alternate fit. And spare core probe launchers. Well, and spare core probes. So, we need to sneak out of here. And that should be great fun. Alright, so we need to choose a planet to align to. Be prepared to warp to it. Where's my selected? Okay, here's way over here. Why is it way over here? So we have nothing on D-scan, that's fine. I need to be able to get my probes out and warp at the same time, which should really be nice. So I need to deactivate my cloak, activate, kick my probes out, warp to here within 50, because it's random and people hopefully won't be warping to it, as my core probe launcher is reloading. Give it a second here, quick scan as we're getting close, as we get within scan range of the 9th planet. I didn't notice this is still my old corporation's customs office, and we first moved in here. The Russians had cleared out a different corporation and group out of here, and scan a little closer. An enormous freight container in a Mimitar control tower. Fantastic. This is probably not the best place to be. Is there anything else on the scan? Nothing. As you can see, Russians. Forgive my Russian accent if it sucks. Congratulator, it's good. Alright. So I'm going to start slow motion because it moves really slow. Gives a couple more scans, see if anyone saw me and decides I'm food. Alright, I don't see anyone right away, so we're going to go ahead and scan out. This is kind of irrelevant to us. What I need to know is the cosmic signatures. Let's see. Really, 13 AU from Borg Queen. I should probably have warped to a safe as opposed to warping to an actual celestial. Alright, so let's start out where I am. Let's start scanning. This is all just like Tech 1 scanning stuff. I mean, I'm not going to be able to scan it like relic sites and stuff like that. I probably could, because there's still core probe scanners, but there's nothing at all upgraded in this shit. This guy, he has Astrometrics 5, but he has nothing else for scanning skills. So he's got some decent. He'll do okay. I need to figure out... I just need a wormhole to get out of here. I need to go home. I need to get to my new home. Not my old home. Where Russians have taken over and burned everything. Except our customs offices, which is kind of weird. Ooh, I should talk to our CEO about that. See if we can jack the... Because it's our customs offices. I don't think we have anything set up in the new hole yet. I told him to jack the tax rates. Just to screw these guys over. That'd be funny. Eve is a bitter place for older players. Kind of. When I say kind of, I mean for older players. It can definitely be a bitter place back and forth between people. Like, example, this is my home system. You wouldn't see the JSIG up here. Get rid of the autopilot. That's not relevant right now. That is a gas site. I can ignore result. You. No. You. There's what I want. I need to figure out where this one is. Click. Alright, scan out the next one. Wow, scanning sucks. It takes a long time. Well, we're not doing anything dangerous right now, so we'll probably just fast forward through all of this. we found a wormhole. Let's see where it goes. Please go straight out of the system into low-sec or something like that. That'd be fantastic. I would be so pumped. Second signature we scanned down is a wormhole. Let's warp this within 100. I can't warp while being cloaked. Well, let's get out of the map, because it's a prototype cloak and it sucks. Align 2. Wait for our ship to turn around, fully aligned as a cloak speed. Before I'm going to hit F2 to bring down my cloak and hit warp to 100. I need to figure out where this wormhole is. What does it go to? Does it go to dangerous unknown space? Because there's a possibility that one of these signatures... Actually, I should probably finish scanning them out first. That's a better idea. I like that one. Look at it. Scan the rest of them first. Like wormholes. That'd be good. But you never know, because this wormhole might be what I need. So, we hit F2 to decloak. Worked within 100. Check my D-scan. See if anyone sees me. I don't see anyone right away. That's good. Definitely good. Close my map down so I can see what's going on. Even though my overview is over here. It's set to normal. And the reason it says roids over here is because the other two on this count mines. So, yeah, he mines ice for tower fuel. Because he gets bored. Plus, you can run that, like, off on the side. And I don't produce tower fuel right now. So I probably just mine ice and sell it. Because it's worth a good bit. It's pretty profitable business. If you could mine ice. Which isn't possible on a trial account because you need a mining barge. And I do not... It's either a time thing you can't do. I'm pretty sure you can't get to a mining barge. Unknown parts of space. That is good enough for me. I need to save this location. Unknown. Submit. Alright. So I need to warp to a safe. Which isn't all that far off. And then I'll warp back to the wormhole. Hopefully no Russians have been watching me and where I've been moving. Hopefully. Never know. Alright. So, anyway. I think I'm going to withdraw my probes. Being an unknown space, I'm just jumping into it. That's pretty much going to be what I need. So. Alright, so we're landing at the safe point. Scan again. I'm still within scan range of that point. Align 2. I'm curious. Industry. Facilities. All activities. All facilities. Jobs. Blueprints. Nothing. I'd love to see if my old tower is still there, but I highly doubt it. There's not really a way to check that. Not with this account. I could check with a different account, but not with this one. So, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to hit click D-scan one more time. Nothing's there. We're going to warp 2-0 on the unknown. To see if we can slip out of here without someone finding me. Let's see if the Russians can find me. We're big on like 5 AUs, but we're in an industrial one because it sucks. They're cheap. If it gets blown up, I really don't care. 40 million is inside of it. I'd like to have that. That 40 mil would be nice to have in my pocket. This guy's really broke. It's like a 5.3 mil. It's okay. He doesn't really need much. Oh, that sucks. Enter wormhole. I really don't even care about it. Please be like critical. It's beginning decay appointment lasts another day. Has not yet been significantly disrupted. Scan immediately. Oops, I left my core probes. Ha, sucks for them. They think someone's gonna be scanning there all day. That sucks for them. Alright. So I need to go somewhere where I'll be okay. There's the Otter Corp. This is a C2 wormhole. I have information on the side. Do that thing I was talking about earlier. Let's see if I can move sideways. Alright. So, on my thing that I was talking about, here, I'll pull it off over here. It's set right now, so there's not sensitive information on it. We call that last system East Ukraine, out of comical because it's being taken over by everybody. This C2 has a static to a C6, that's weird, and statics to a nullsec. So, this could possibly be the C6 static that I connected to, and I could get to nullsec with this ship. I'd rather not be in nullsec with a T1 industrial. But it's better than wormhole space. So we'll have to jump, choose somewhere. I'm decloaking. So I need to be warping. Warps in 30. Go, go, go. I need to spit my probes out first. That'll help. Alright. So, and anyone thinking there's fun to be had? No one? I don't have my sound on, so I can't know if anyone's come through the wormhole or not behind me. That'd probably be a smart idea for running out of wormholes. Oh well. So let's see. We're landing over here. I need to, as soon as I land, I need to... What is this? Some containers. A Galactic control tower as well as a Mimitar and Kaldari. The Mimitar and Kaldari are small, the Galactic are large. Alright. I did not save that wormhole. I really don't even care. This is a safer place to be. Let's see. So I need to choose somewhere to align to. I choose you, and I choose Cloak, and I choose Scan. Anyone see me doing anything funny? Not apparently. Alright, there's 2 wormholes. Hopefully the static's open. There's 2 wormholes. There's one where I'm at, and there's one where I'm not. That works quite well. Except it could be either of them. So I'm just gonna move my probes right into the middle of both of them. Spread it out so I can scan both of them quickly. And see. Because one should pop up roughly in this region, and the other one should pop up somewhere like over here. So I'm going to go scan that one, because screw this one, because that's where I came from. So, scanning. That looks like the one I want. Alright, move over here. Spin. Up. Bring the bubbles down like 2 or 3 sizes, probably just 2 sizes. There we go. Yeah, I'm not a pro scanner, but this, you can scan like this. It might not be the most efficient way, but it gets the job done. It might just take a little bit more time than the best way that you would learn from lots of scanning. So, alright, click on this. You zoom back over here, back up here. Skills help. Ship bonus for it really helps. If you got a ship that is bonus towards scanning, towards scan probe strength and such. I do have a toon who is designed for scanning currently. He's got bigger roles in mind, but that's Dr. Awesome. He's actually setting up as a scanning alt. He's going to work fantastic. I've got his skills up somewhat high. He does not have Astrometrics 5. He has Astrometrics 4, but he has the other support scanning skills as well. So, zoom in here. Hopefully we get at least figure out what this is. Make sure it is a wormhole. This has 2 statics, so there should be 2 wormholes at all times. Let's give this D-scan. Click up here. I don't see anything right away. Really? Really? Quit being such a little stink. Okay. Wow, his deviation skills suck. He needs to get this and get that skill to like 3. Because that's quick. I mean, he could get like all the support skills up to 3. Probably within less than 2 days for sure. Less than a day. Probably what I would hope for. So he'd be able to scan things out fairly well. If you cannot scan out this wormhole, I'd be so mad. Alright, let's zoom in really far and make sure you get exactly on top of this wormhole because you got your smallest resolution. Alrighty. Scan. If it doesn't pick it up, we might have to go scan out the bigger wormhole. Hopefully we can just run a nullsec though. And hopefully it's not deep nullsec. That would really be bad. Hopefully it's like, hi, I'm connected to lowsec. Hey, I can warp to it. Alright, well, let's warp to this location at 0. I pretty much intend on going here. Warp location at 0. I cannot warp while I'm cloaked. Align the location. Pull in probes. I'll rip out a map. I am nearly fully aligned. I need to... I can warp to 0. I need to decloak. Warp to 0. Hit my D-scan. Make sure no one's peeking on me. Anybody peeking? Anybody peeking? It's recalibrating. Anybody peeking? Alright. So, we're warping. We're warping. It is 2.286. That's not too far. That's like less than half the last warp we had to do to get to the safe in East Ukraine. Alright. So what we got? We got Siggy here. That's what it's called. Siggy at borklabs.com. We are landing here. I'm just off of the hole. That is not good. I don't like being just off of the hole. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Into wormhole. Use the afterburner. In the event something bad happens, we need to turn on our shield thingy. Show info. This is not yet begun its natural cycle. This will last at least another day. Leaves no security space. Has not yet had the strength sapped. High stuff. Alright, so I'm going to move my Siggy back over here because it's safer over here. It's easier for me to see at quick glance. So where does this C2 connect to? I'm in the Syndicate. Okay. That doesn't help me much right away. Siggy will tell me. Siggy has a great feature. And it will tell me. If you don't hear the bombs, it gives me the system name. It automatically pulls it after the browser opening game, which actually it's open over here. And I prefer using it in my Chrome window though. It works a little smoother for me. It tells me how many jumps from each hub it is. I'm 14 jumps from Dodixie, 20 from Heck, 21 from Jita, 22 from OR, 23 from Rens. So we're not too far out. It tells me how many jumps there are, how many NPC kills, how many ship kills there's been. Yeah. So it tells me where we are, and I would like to go probably to Dodixie. Let's check the map. I need to warp somewhere to be safe. There's a station over there. Is there anyone on D-scan? That's a good question. I see a mobile large warp disruptor. Oh, there's more links Stargate. Okay. I was kind of scared for a second. I was like, please don't let there be only one. Wait. What does that say? Girlfriends, please ignore. Okay. That's not so bad. I thought it said test alliance, please ignore. I'm like, oh, I'm not in test space, am I? they're a not small alliance, and they're probably going to try to hurt me. Well, I think we snuck out of the wormhole. Hopefully, we'll probably hang out so we can get to low sec, see how far away that is. That's the reason I want to open my map. I wanted a star map this time. Okay. We're not doing too bad. Not that far, are we? What is this? That looks like a long ways away. I should probably set a route to Dodixie. Just because that is a fairly close system. I need to cloak. Cloak, be invisible. Okay, chances of those people running around cloaked in nullsec possible, a lot less likely than wormholes. Wormholes, that is what you do. If you cannot cloak, you do not go in wormholes. That's how that works. So, fun. We need to figure out where we're going next. So, it said we were close to Dodixie. Let's set a line for Dodixie. Dodixie. Set destination. That is a couple nullsec jumps. I can go into the map and see if any of these systems are hot. Security status. Yeah, that's the fastest we're gonna get somewhere. Yeah, that's the fastest I'm gonna hit high sec. So that's the shortest route. Yeah, unless like we could bounce backwards and get somewhere, but it doesn't. It looks like I'm further away from bouncing backwards than not. Statistics: ships destroyed in the last hour. FDJ has 7 ships destroyed in the last hour. PF has 1. It's destroyed in the last 24 hours. Lots destroyed here. Lots destroyed here. Number of pilots currently docked and active. Let's see. 10 pilots docked in 31. 2 pilots docked in BMN mix. 11 pilots docked in FD. There's apparently no one is docked in PF. Maybe it doesn't have a station. Look at jumps in the last hour. This shouldn't be too hot. It should be hottest here. 50 jumps in the last hour. Everyone who's jumped in the last hour in PF has died. Sorry, no, that was the last 24 hours. Escape pods destroyed in the last 24 hours. Apparently, in the last hour, there's been 5 pods killed in the last hour in FD Tech MLJ. There could have been a battle there. There could have not. Average pilots in space in the last 30 minutes. 12 pilots in system. I think there's a gate camp over there. I think I need to find another way home. Oh wow, look. This system's pretty hot. A gal. Well, I suppose that's a low sec, was it? No, it's high sec. It's 0.5. Alright, so I pretty much just need to get to Orville. So I'm going to reset my destination here. It's 8 jumps. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 jumps and be fairly safe. Once I get to 5 jumps. I need to figure out after that how to get it from FD Tech MLJ to PF. PF shouldn't be too bad. And then to Orville. So we're going to need to align here. We need to kick out our map. Do not jump FD Tech MLJ. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can get out on nullsec. In fact, we might just run it anyway because this ship is cheap and whatever. Alright, Stargates, 2LP. I need to click on it over here. I can tell it to warp to a 0, decloak, scan it out, warp to 0. No one is here. hopefully skills learning by scanning with wormholes, and as everyone has recommended to use your G-scan because it saves your life. Hopefully that'll help me here. There's no one on gate, at least no one decloaked that I can see around system anywhere around me. That included the station, which this Stark is actually sharing a planet with. Fun. So, let's see how far we can go. Something disappeared. So maintain this mobile warp disruptor here. Okay, it might be on the station. That disruptor might be. Those are Serpentis rats. How much are they worth? 110, 185, 225, 117. Cool. Let's jump the gate. Bing. Like I said, don't immediately jump FD TAC MLJ. And hopefully we can live not long enough to get to high sec. Ding, 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 ding. Is there anyone? I need to watch my local. There's no one in local. Warp 0. Ding, 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 ding. There's no one on scans, no one in local. I probably showed my local in the last system because that really would have helped me out. How much are you worth? 500. Just a Baird. Yeah. Not a very worthy battleship. Now you get the battleships to start getting to be like almost 2 mil. Yeah, those are nice to blow up because they're worth money. Plenty of money, and I really don't have that much money. Not in this guy anyway. Rather broke ever since I lost my Archon. Rest in peace, Archon. Oh well. That's the way the game goes. You buy something, eventually it gets blown up. Don't fly what you can't afford. That's a common saying here. And I really probably couldn't afford to fly that ship. That was my mistake. I broke a rule. I paid for it. Time to jump. So, we're getting through. Hopefully we have uneventfulness through these next couple systems. Jumping, we're jumping, we're jumping like a rabbit. Empty here too. Okay, warp to the next gate. Sweet. I hope FD TAC MLJ will be the same. Maybe. We'll find out. Maybe, 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 maybe. Okay, I found some people. Hopefully we're not looking at bad things happening here. I don't see anyone out. I see a small mobile warp disruptor within my scan range. I do not know exactly which gate it will be on, but I should definitely try to warp to that similar planet and see if I can pick it up on D-Scam. Figure out which gate it's on. Hopefully all these guys are docked, because there's a number of people in local. There's 10 other people in local. That could be bad. Could be very bad. And it could not matter too. There's a 2 stations in system. So I'm about to land here. Also, I'd love to check this statistic. Statistics, pilots currently docked and active. On my system, I have 10 pilots docked. They're all docked according to this. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm gonna reduce this down. There's a Vexer. There's a Vexer on that gate. I need to align the gate because not being aligned is dumb. Anything else over here? Over there? Over here? Over there? Just the Vexer. I'm gonna sit here and wait until the Vexer leaves. Hopefully he will be leaving somewhat soon. A Vexer is a fairly cheap PvP generally ship. Yeah. Is the Vexer leaving? Is he leaving yet? No. Come on, leave. 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 I don't want to die. So I could probably run from a single Vexer. That's probably pretty possible. In fact, I'm pretty confident with my 3 Orbicar stabs that I can just warp to here and leave. I could probably get him to aggress me on this side of the gate. Hello, Vexer. Zoom. Well, good thing I was aligned to them, wasn't I? Because he found me. Those look like Serpentis Rex. Nope. Caldari Elite Frigate Wrecks. Yep, he was swamping people on this side. Amar Elite Frigate Wreck. What is the last one? I can't see it. Oh, it's right here. Amar Frigate. So Caldari Elite, Amar Elite, and a Frigate. As long as they don't have a bubble, I should be fine. There's a Slash over here at 297k. They've been working together. What I need to do is I need to warp to a gate that's not where I'm going. So I need to go here, warp to within 100. So I need, he's followed me back through. Acid Apple is coming. He's in his Vexor, he's coming. So now what I need to do is disappear before he can lock me, which I have successfully done. I've warped to a false gate, trying to get him to not realize, you know, what's happening here. Hopefully, oh, that Slash is probably going to beat me to the gate. I should not have warped at 100. I probably should have warped at 10. But I need to find another gate to warp back to. I do not remember where I've warped from. I need to start aligning. I need to warp into the core of the systems in order to minimize the chances that they're going to come find me. So scan. I need to do a tight scan though to figure out if they're actually following me. Vexor apparently was following me. I'm not 100% sure what was going on there. Let's see. Okay, they're not following me across system. There's only so many people here. Acid Apple left, so that's good. Apparently he jumped back through. Apparently I'm not worth, you know, killing. So hopefully, unless they, you know, went to the other side of the gate I'm trying to get to. So hopefully they don't know which gate I'm trying to get to. Is there any way to get closer to this for me to scan it? Apparently not. That's 11 AUs out. That might help. I might be able to get within scan range. Who came into system? One of these guys. One of these three down here came into system. Well, anyway, we have 5 other people in the system. I'm not super worried about it. One of them should be that Slasher because he was 300 or 400 kilometers off the gate, just watching for the Vexor on the other side to know what comes through. That Slasher should be cloaked. Would be a better setup for them. I'm not sure, 100% sure how much he's going to lose. Putting a cloaking device takes a lot of CPU, so he might not be help for him. That might not be what he's looking for. That would help with the gate camping and surprise factor, though. For everyone dying in the next system, I still cannot get close enough. None of these belts or anything like that are going to be close enough for me to be able to scan out X-Tac MRJ. So I'm going to warp to 0, and we're going to call it fun. Gonna call it there's a Reapers in Iteron Mark 5. How come I can scan this? Oh, they've got to be on one of these moons or something like that. Yeah, there's 2 Glante controls, higher smalls. No results in descan. Clicking again. Just a Stargate. Well, looks like we lucked out in that one. And you shouldn't rely on luck on Eve because that kills you. You just die continuously. I'm gonna try to run this FD Tech MLJ. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be lots of fun. So we're gonna jump through and we'll see if there's finding out anything cool on the other side. Scan, nothing. No one on local either. Next Stargate. That makes me feel confident that I can get to this next Stargate. It is 41.5 AUs away. It's entirely possible a bubble on the gate. But with no one in the system, I'm not super worried about it. Definitely possible that someone could warp in the system and I'd have a problem. But warp in the system, jump in the system. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Especially with such a slow warping ship. I'm only doing a measly 3 AUs a second, which I guess isn't so bad. Battleships are slower for sure. They did change all that up. They also changed up the accelerations. Hey, look, Malik's playing Crusader Kings. Haha. I do have that. I could go play with them. I kind of suck at the game though. Sad. Well, there was no bubbles because we're landing right on the gate. That's good. Let's jump through. Let's just go see what happens. This ship isn't worth all that much. It'll be fine. His clone's updated, right? Right? His clone's updated, right? Right. There's a lot of people in here. Scanning all directions. There's a lot of things. Can I get down to 1? Hello, gate camp. That is a lot of bubbles. I found the bubbles. There's 27 people in local. Yeah, I'm not sneaking through FD Tech MLJ. They have Stabber, Malediction, Stiletto, Harpy, Executioner, Mobile Tractor Unit, Ademios, Thrasher, Crow, Ishtar, Hyena, Cerebus, Malediction, Hyena. Again. There's large bubble, Tech 2 large bubble, and 2 small bubbles. I need to zoom in on this gate alone, make sure that they're all on that gate. So it's time to warp to something that I can scan from, which is this planet. So I'm just gonna warp to 70 here. Black Omega Security. I'm gonna have to log off. We'll have to sneak out another point in time. If anything interesting happens, know there will be a video about it. If nothing interesting happens, don't expect there to be a video about it. So if there's not a video, nothing interesting happened. If there was, watch out for me exploding. That is entirely possible, me exploding upon all of this. Make sure his queue is set well. 10 days, perfect. It is ticking, isn't it? Yes, it is ticking. Alright. We'll log off safely, make sure we're not gonna... I am currently invulnerable. Okay. I can pick something I want to align to it, fully aligned. Actually, I don't think I can do it while I'm aligning. There we go. Alright, log off safely. I'm pretty sure I can't log off safely while aligning, so I'm going to click align so my ship perfectly aligns up to it. Kill the speed, put the speed up back up to full, so technically I'm still aligned to it. It doesn't say I'm aligned to it. So go ahead and pop out in a directional scan, see if anyone's getting in with me. 5 AUs? No. Less than an AU? Crap. I choose you can't hurt me, because you're at 68k, and I'm logging. 67, 65, 62, 59, 56, 52, 48. Ah, man, my ship disappeared. Ah, what a sad day. Sorry, buddy. Alright, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for stopping in. You guys have an amazing rest of your day. We didn't die so far. Yay!